We are out on the road today in Hutchinson at Southwest Initiative Foundation. Going to find out a little update on what's happening here, what's happening in this region with Diana Anderson, the Executive Director, CEO of Southwest Initiative Foundation. Great to be back with you on camera and off.
It is great to see you, Jeff. It has been too long, and we're excited that things are starting to open up, and you can be here, and we can be getting out into the region.
You, over the last year to year and a half here since COVID hit, even though we've all been locked down, your staff has been gone, the door has been locked here, things have not stopped with the Southwest Initiative Foundation.
Oh, I know. In fact, I think this year will be record-setting in terms of the number of grants that we've put out to nonprofits, the loans we've made to businesses, and the funds that we have leveraged into Southwest Minnesota. The pandemic really put us into high gear in terms of trying to respond to the crisis that was unfolding in our communities. Businesses were hurting, nonprofits were hurting, people were hurting. And so we closed the doors here at the office to ensure everyone's safety, but we packed up our computers and we went to our homes, plugged them in, and got right to work the very next day. I think March 16th was the day we decided to start working remotely in 2020, and the next morning we were plugged in and doing our work. So it didn't slow us down a bit.
Speaking of being plugged in, we are still plugged into some very key programs that the Southwest Initiative Foundation has really taken the lead on.
Absolutely. And one I'd like to talk a little bit about, and I think many of your listeners would be familiar with because we've talked about it for a number of years, is the Keep It Growing Farmland Retention Program. So this is a great program that allows farmers to think about their legacy as they plan for the future. And if individuals are charitably inclined, if they've got a vision for how they want their legacy to be remembered in their community, they can use the Keep It Growing Farmland program to do that. And what we do, I think, is really unique. It's something that was created for us by a local attorney, Pat Costello, from the Lakefield area. And he typically, when farmland is gifted to a nonprofit organization, it's turned around and sold. That nonprofit wants the cash to do their work. And we felt like we were in a position as a foundation with a mission that extends into perpetuity, that we could actually keep that farmland, that we could honor a donor's deep desire to honor their own legacy, their own connection and passion for their farm by accepting a gift of farmland and then keeping it and using the annual rental income from that farmland to do the kinds of things that the donor would want us to do. So we can support organizations that they care deeply about, like churches, schools, other nonprofits in the community that have been really important to them during their lifetime. We can do that in honor or in name of their family and family members. So it's a very flexible and creative way for those who want to leave a legacy through their farmland to do it and ensure that the land is kept. Oftentimes then the tenant that has been on the land for many, many years continues to farm it. So it keeps the land intact, it keeps the tenant relationship intact, and just checks a lot of boxes for farmers who care so deeply about the land that they've cared for their entire lives.
And it really allows them, bottom line, to make an investment forever and ever to keep that land working on behalf of their family name.
Absolutely, that's what it can do. And so it has broad appeal to families that, like I said, care deeply about what's happening in their community and want to continue to preserve that. So today, the foundation owns about 1,730 acres. Some of those acres are in what we call a life estate reserved, which means that the owner continues to benefit from it during their lifetime. The other 360 we own outright, and we're currently using that income from those gifts to do good work in the region. And so, in addition to being able to fulfill a charitable legacy, it also allows farmers to do some really innovative, creative tax planning. So they can get guaranteed income. They can save taxes in the long run, and again, create a legacy that lasts in perpetuity.
And if farmers want more information on the Keep It Growing program within the range, the counties that you cover in southwest Minnesota, how can they do that, Diana?
We have a website, and it's called keepitgrowing, all one word, .org. That's keepitgrowing.org, and you'll find everything you might want to know about the Keep It Growing Farmland Retention Program. If it seems to be of interest to you, we have staff that are experts in this, and we'd love to visit with you about it.
And if they want more information in general about the Southwest Initiative Foundation, the work that you do across the board, where can they go for that?
That is swifoundation.org, SWIFoundation, all one word, .org.
Very good. Diana Anderson with us today from the Southwest Initiative Foundation, talking about how you can help and make a real difference by helping to gift your land through the Keep It Growing program.